Hi, my name is Sam Taggart, founder of Door-to-Door Experts. We train sales professionals on leadership, recruiting, and sales. And we've had the Vibe for about 3 years now, and this is now my 4th Vibe. And I'm gonna show you a couple ways of how we use it. So first off, I just held my company-wide new hire onboarding. And what was super nice is having this camera right here, where then I host everything on a Google Meet. So I was able to go onto Google Meet where I had a few people in person in our training center, but then I had a few people online. So being able to simultaneously be able to teach these people, show them here, and then screen share and be able to pull up here, and I could write out like our company mission and our core values and explain to all these new employees what we do that's different with our company, but then still be able to have my virtual people, one in Miami, one in New Jersey, be able to watch and participate in what we do. The other way that we use the Vibe is today we had a company training webinar. I had 130 attendees that we train where I was able to get them on this webinar. But what's really cool is I pull up the webinar and was able to do a split screen, switch to this camera, also have a secondary camera over here where I was able to kind of bounce back and forth if I'm talking to them right here and I'm running a webinar versus I can just like talk to the camera here and they can see what's behind me as I show them my slides and I do a split screen and be able to draw on the Vibe. So another way that we use the Vibe is actually really cool from just the different canvases. So we actually map out from our hierarchy on here, our company overview, to just even strategy on what we want to do in marketing campaigns. So when we sit down and say, hey, we need to do an ad on this new book that's coming out, or we need to do a funnel on this, we'll draw the whole thing on the Vibe, where we have employees overseas that are handling copywriting, video editing. We have people here. We have our design guy that's in Arizona, where we're able to really collab on the same Vibe platform. So what the Vibe's been able to do for us is create collaboration. It's been able to streamline communication, and it's really been able to get me as a creator, an innovator, and entrepreneur, my ideas onto paper. An unlimited blank canvas that, you know, for a normal whiteboard, you just run out of space too fast and you never want to erase everything, so you're always having to restart. With this, it's just unlimited forever, and I can get all of my concept ideas, business strategies, marketing ideas, etc. onto digital paper. So I wouldn't recommend anything else but the Vibe. One way that we use the Vibe is in our studio, where I can do a split screen, and whether I'm doing a podcast, a virtual training, we do a lot of online education, or I actually have a Zoom call where I have a camera here, I have a camera here, and then I can have my people or Zoom on the screen there, and I can do split screen and I can show them my slides to where I can start doing some training. So this is a webinar I actually did this morning. I was able to show them digital stuff, simultaneously showing them my slides. But I want you to pay attention to this. So I'm gonna show you what the actual film studio might look like while I switch things to what we call the Vibe mode. So you can see what happens is lights will change, things switch up, cameras move, and boom, now we're in Vibe mode and it's recording audio here, etc. And if I go here and I show you, here's what is actually happening on different camera angles. So I want you to pay attention to this one that's called the actual program. And obviously it's showing what I'm seeing, so watch this. I go side close up, and now it just switched to this camera. Then I can actually put the Vibe on where it splits the Vibe screen, or it puts me down in this little corner right now, and then it'll show whatever I'm drawing right here, it'll show here. And obviously I'm in an infinite loop right here because it's me and me. But I show up here, and then whatever I'm drawing and displaying will actually show up right here. So it's really cool to be able to switch between different, you know, scenes and different settings, and be able to use split screen, doing virtual or online education videos. And the Vibe has been a super useful tool for us and our company. I wouldn't recommend it more than any, like it is so sick to use.